It's a Western Conference battle at the FedEx Forum in downtown Memphis as the Grizzlies look to work the home court advantage. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And reporting from the sidelines all game long, we've got David Aldridge. And, of course, Andrew Wiggins. Getting to see him play his first game for the Spurs.
Man, that trade is something that has just electrified this entire fan base, the players, the people working for the organization. They think it may be that piece of the puzzle necessary to finally get this team over the hump.
We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Grant. Left side, Towns. Rob. Higgins outside. Pass to Vassell. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Wiggins. Can't get it to fall. And here are the Grizzlies. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Dwayne Casey gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now they have not won yet in 2 meetings against this team, but Coach says he expects a different story tonight. He expects them to attack more offensively and worry a little less about waiting for the perfect shot. We'll see if that approach lets them win this first game in the season series. Kevin?
Appreciate that, David. Interesting report there, GA. The team focused on what it can do offensively.
Bottom line, in this league, you have to score points. Sounds like they have a plan.
Yeah, well, you better not ignore the other side of the ball. It doesn't matter how many points you score if you get absolutely no stops on defense.
Pass to Conchar. Offensive rebound. And here's Towns. Second shot opportunity. Can't get the layup. Here are the Spurs with the ball.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And Morant throws it down.
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Pass to Conchar. And then Morant slams it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Smith outside. Back to Vassell. Out to the wing. And another basket for San Antonio.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
To the paint. Here's Payne. 6 to shoot. Down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to Vassell. Off target from three-point range.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
4 on 3 as they bring it up. Wiggins surveying the floor. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And here is Vassell. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. He gets that one.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Back to Morant. And stolen by Wiggins. Here's Vassell. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Vassell's got 6 points. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Spurs? So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Both teams deciding to change it up. Now here's Morant. And a wide open look for Bane. Off target with his 3.
Amazing that Bane fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. Look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
And the rejection by Towns. Vassell. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Morant with it. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit. And it's Towns missing.
You also love that Bane absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
3-pointer. Back to Hernan Gomez. 4 on the shot clock.
Number 23. First personal foul. 14 foul.
Here's Black. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Craig has it in the corner. Pass to Wiggins.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark. And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Morant right side. That's a 2 from Towns. Misses off the left iron. Spurs leading by 9. Here's Black. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Hernan Gomez, no good. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Bane. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Pass to Vassell. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Here's Hernan Gomez. The Grizzlies pull it in. Now Morant. Back to Bane. Memphis moving it around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Towns. Craig pulls it in.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Wiggins outside. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got 10 points.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Let's get loud once again for your baseball team.
1:39 left in the first. Payton outside. From the high post. And that one goes long.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Up top, Hernan Gomez. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, a couple Hall of Fame.
Pass to Washington. They get it again. Clock at 6. It's taken away by Smith. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Smith's running.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And so here's Memphis. After the basket by San Antonio.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Memphis shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Here's Black. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. In the corner, Smith with it. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go with the 3. Here's Craig. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And so it's San Antonio. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
And here's Smith. And there's the drive. No good with the layup. outside, Peyton. From beyond the arc. The shot off that time. So the Spurs will take it the other way. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Drummond trying to get himself free. And it's Smith missing. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, and so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a positive way. And for me, that is a great thing for this league because the players are doing a great job with it.
But you'd probably agree you got to use it correctly and not stray into the dark side, right?
Yeah, no, stay away from the dark side.
Here's Conchar. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Good on the three-point shot.
And few 7-footers in the league have Towns' shooting touch. This is a guy you want to create for time and time again.
Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Spurs lead by 13.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, and the top man is going for the jugular.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And again, Memphis, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Back to Smith. Shoots over Morant. Pass to Drummond. That one misses. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Morant with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Back to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Good on the baseline, Jay. Towns has got 5 points in the quarter.
Possessing the touch from there. I like when Towns shows off that smooth mid-range game.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. Both teams will make substitutions. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Black. Got a piece of it. Now here's Morant. Payne for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Baines got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Grizzlies. Here's Black. Pass to Vassell. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard. To strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Outside, Towns. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Here's Conchar. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Now just a 2-point Spurs lead.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Here's Sohan. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Missed inside. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
And the first one drops. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. Morant with it. He has 7. Towns, high post. Clock at 6. And the dunk by Towns.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Back to Vassell. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. San Antonio leading. Now Vassell. He's got 14. Black in the post. Up and in on the layup.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Morant outside. Driving inside.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
Here's Black. Pass to Vassell. No good from outside. And here is Hart. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Vassell with it. This one for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Vassell's got 17. Morant outside. There's the drive. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
Five to shoot. Shoots. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. He's got 11.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Smith with a wide open look. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Payton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Now into the lineup for your Grizzlies, number 23.
Here's Black. Pass to Smith. Hernan Gomez a screen. Back to Black. Here's Smith. Payton with some nice D.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
From past the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's the three. And he's good on the three ball. And the Spurs lead by 2.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
That will count. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a one-point game. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. And since coming into the league, Desmond Bane, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team.
Free throw good, Bane. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. You know, Richard, at this point in his career, we expect Andre Drummond to average a double-double every season.
Yeah, well, and let's just say most years he doesn't disappoint. He's going to go down as one of the greatest rebounders in NBA history. He's physical and determined in the paint.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Morant with a wide-open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Morant's got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Pass to Conchar. Now here's Morant. From downtown, it's Drummond with the rebound.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Smith. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Towns is doubled. Right side Bain. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. San Antonio trailing here. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Smith with it. He's picked up by Morant. That gives them the lead. Vassell's got 20 points. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Bain with it. He's got 10. Pulls it up. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Smith outside. He takes it in. And Smith with the stuff.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk would... way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Smith outside. Here's Vassell. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 23.
And an excellent start to the second half. Only missed 1 shot in their first 5.
At the top of the key, Towns. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. And that's 12 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
And how about the efficiency from Towns? The shots he takes often fall well within the offensive game plan.
From deep. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Morant throws it down.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Here's Smith into the lane. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Now Morant. 18 points for him. Poked away. Pass to Concha. 6 to shoot. Hands it from downtown. Conchar's got his second bucket tonight. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's Sohan. Launches a three. Here's Drummond. Lays it up off the glass. Drummond's got 4 points in the quarter.
Hey, that's Drummond. Throwback center who does almost all of his damage inside.
And here's Morant. He's averaging just around 28.5 points a game. So many offensive skills in his toolkit.
So good at staying in attack mode. When Morant is going at defenses, he forces them to foul him.
And Memphis making a change here. And the second free throw, good.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
Smith outside. And it's Vassell in the corner. Off target from outside.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Memphis moving it around. Smith on the wing. Driving the lane. And Smith with the stuff.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. San Antonio making a switch here.
Spurs substitution.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. Towns up top. All sorts of time. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And pure cash. Whenever Towns gets these types of looks, he's consistent at spraying.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
And it's Wiggins missing.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Bain. Takes the three. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. And it's a 3-point Memphis lead.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. It's not going to go for him. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Now here's Morant. 19 points in the game. Towns high post. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Spurs trail by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Smith. Will it go? It's deflected. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Up top, Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
Both free throws good from Morant. They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Wiggins from outside. Offensive rebound. Shot clock at 6. Hernan Gomez a screen. Tries again. A putback. It's good on the putback.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Morant outside. .143 left in the third. Out to the right wing. Shoots it. Black grabs the board. Spurs trail by 5. To the inside. Here's Hernan Gomez. Banked in off the glass. Hernan Gomez has got 7.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
It's Morant with the drive. And finished off by Morant.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
To the middle. Here's Hernan Gomez.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Pass to Morant. The rebound by the Spurs. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Morant right side.
And have to love that tenaciousness there by Wiggins. He has all the tools to be a great defender.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Grizzlies lead. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Vassell. Back to Black. And it's Vassell in the corner. Drills the three-pointer. Vassell's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Spurs. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Pass to Vassell. Here's Black. And the layup's good off the glass.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Top of the key, Washington. The three from Morant. The shot, no good. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Here's Black. Driving in. That's tipped. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Grizzlies making a switch here. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Just 2 to shoot. It's rebounded by Towns.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Payton with it. That shot misses. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Here's Black. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. And the Spurs lead by 5.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Towns, high post. And the dunk by Towns.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Towns, the screen. On the wing, Payton. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Pass to Black. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
He doesn't hit that one.
And another miss. Whew. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And the rejection by Towns.
And when it's his focus, Towns is a very good shot blocker, both on ball and as a help defender.
Out to Payton. Pass to Concha. And it's blocked. Now Vassell. Inside. It's taken away by Payton. Payton with the screen. Pass to Concha. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Black. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Shooting for San Antonio.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Pass to Towns. "13 feet away." And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Spurs substitution. Devin Vassell.
Spurs leading by 4. Smith outside. Now here's Vassell. Higgins outside. 6 on the shot clock. The shot No good.
Spurs foul.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Team foul.
And that one misses.
At the line for the Grizzlies, John Conchar. At the line for one.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Pass to Towns. Towns is double. Can they get it? It's Drummond with the rebound.
He knocked down a three in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Smith surveying the D. Pass to Vassell. It's up a three. It doesn't go for him. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Bain with it. Lets it go from deep. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Pass to Vassell. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Vassell's got 15 points in just the second half. It's good.
And I tell you what, if he's going to be a factor here down the stretch, he is going to have to make some shots. Just 1 of 5 here in the quarter.
Kicks it out to Wiggins. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
3.
And the Spurs lead by 5.
Grizzlies.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And with the 4th quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Dwayne Casey went over with his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, and he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. There's a minute 47 left in the 4th quarter. Bucket is good.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Morant scanning the floor. Payton for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
If anybody has questions why John Morant went 2nd overall in 2019, it's his ability to move the ball and create hoops for not only himself, but others.
Smith outside. It's tipped. Pass to Vassell. The Spurs need to get a shot off here.
And how about the confidence of Wiggins? His teammates want him to take those shots.
To the wing on the left. Here's Conchar. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
And the crowd is loving this long-range bomb attack that we're seeing here tonight, coming right back to answer a 3 with one of their own.
There's 49 seconds left in the 4th. It's deflected. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. On the wing, Bain. The 3-pointer, no good. And he commits the intentional foul. San Antonio calls timeout. They're in front by 5. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the Spurs with possession, leading by 5. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
The 3 from Morant. It drops, and now they trail by just 4.
Massive points from Morant, the leader of this team, willing to take the big shot.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're up by 4. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They trail by 6. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
There's still a sliver of hope.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. "17 seconds left in the game." And that's an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
And it's off from 3-point range. And here's Smith. And so it's San Antonio with the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win,
Kiss my mother, live like I'm dreaming, kick my feet up,